Okay, so ito na yung kinakatakot ko sa Barangay Hinebra. Pag natalo mamaya ng game number 4, I think malabo na talagang maka-advance ang Barangay Hinebra. At gusto ko lang magpasensya sa inyo, hindi ako nakapag-react agad ng game number 3. But I'm gonna tell you what I truly feel in anong nangyayari dito sa Barangay Hinebra. Bakit tila from first game na nanalo, second game, third game, parang palala ng palala yung laro. Actually, pag ito nangyari na naman ng game 4, wala na talaga. I do not think may magkakaroon ng pag-asa ang Barangay Hinebra na manalo. So this is a challenge for Coach Tim Kong. Pag-usapan natin yan ng mabilis.
Podcast Sports, the number one independent sports voice of the Philippines.
Yes, hindi na po nyo kailangan manghula kung ako po ay Barangay Hinebra or San Miguel. Obvious naman na Hinebra fan ako. But I would like to congratulate San Miguel Beermen kasi talagang hindi lang kayo malalim, which is yan ang katotohanan, magaling na talaga kayo magdepensa at marami kayong pampalit. Yun talaga ang advantage ng Barangay Hinebra. Pag-usapan po natin ano, at there's a thing here na nakikita ko na trend, and if this happens again, wala na talaga tayong pag-asa. Barangay Hinebra manalo. Pinauna nga lang daw tayo, marami nang aasar ngayon. So but what happened in game number 3? What I do not like about game number 3, unlike game number 1 and game number 2, ito po yung masakit na katotohanan. Hindi lang pala per quarter napapagod ang Barangay Hinebra. Parang from game number 1 full of energy hanggang game number 3 na parang pawala na pawala. If you notice, I don't know if you remember, game 1, lamang tayo ng first half. Game 2, lamang tayo ng first half. Hinahabol tayo ng hinahabol. Nung game 2, nung game 1, mas malaki yung tambak. 'Di ba? Mas malaki yung tambak doon ng Barangay Hinebra. Hindi naabot. Game number 2, lamang, pero hindi ganoon kalaki. So, kaya naabot. Kung game number 3, lamang na kagad ang San Miguel Beermen, and wala na talaga nangyari. And if you look at the quarter by quarter scoring, wala pong except for the fourth quarter na it's a little bit too late. Wala na. 26, 21, 27, 21, 20, 22. So, kumbaga, paano pa tayo habol? And if we start slow, expect that the Barangay Hinebra is gonna have a big problem. And we cannot blame as a Barangay Hinebra fan. You cannot blame na mas malalim kasi, mas marami kasing scorer ang San Miguel Beerman. Given the fact, but if you look at this, sa scoring po ng Barangay Hinebra, Troliano scored 33 points. Tautua, 13 points. Teng, 3 points nga lang. So, kung isipin mo nga, sino ba nag-score sa kanila? Junmar Fajardo even have only 6 points. And sa rebounding naman, tingnan natin yung rebounding sandali. The point that I'm trying to say here is that we cannot blame kasi ganun din naman sila nahihirapan din naman sila Sa totoo lang, hirap din yung kanilang although yung points in the paint nila pasok talaga, mas marami talaga. Teka, ba tayo mas scroll nito? Yan. Balik tayo dito. Yan, field goal. And then let's go down a little bit and let's check this one. Yan. Rebounding. Junmar Fajardo, 19 rebounds. So, hindi nga naka-score si Junmar, pinarebound naman ng 19. So, collectively kasi dapat talagang gagawin ng Hinebra dito. Hindi pwedeng solo-solo lang. So, the big issue as well with the Barangay Hinebra, yung mga scorer nila, hindi rin naka-score. Si RJ Barrientos, who was really great. Actually, I nakita ko na kanina Ayaw lang gumana ng ay gumana ng pag-switch Sandali, switch ko lang itong. Ba't tayo maklik? Ka-update lang ng ang tawag dito, ka-update lang ng PBA ng website nila. Medyo hindi gumagana yung stats. But anyway, if you look at this, itong si RJ Barrientos, 4 out of 15. That's really bad. Thompson, 6 out of 13. Pero ito talaga ang So, the thing is, siguro someone has to take charge or someone else needs to shoot sa Barangay Hinebra. Stephen Holt also bad game. So, if Stephen Holt, RJ Barrientos, hindi na kagad ang magandang laro, wala na talaga tayong Sino pa i-score dito sa Barangay Ginebra? Yun lang naman talaga yung laging tumitira. So, if sa game 4 mamaya ay first half pa lamang ay talo na tayo, mahihirapan talaga tayo. But doon masusubukan talaga. Yung never say die spirit, parang yung anang kailangan ibalik mamaya. So, yung mga fan, yung mga follower ng Ginebra na nanonood o manonood po sa venue, kailangan talaga grabe yung cheer nyo. But if yan yung if hindi makalamang ang Barangay Ginebra sa first half at hindi nila matambangan kagad, they need to work right away. Mas mapapagod sila kasi mas marami pong inaasahan ng San Miguel Beermen. Yun naman talaga, malalim sila. But that shouldn't be an excuse. Dito masusubukan talaga yung galing ni Coach Tim Cone on how he would be able to adjust and how, kung paano niya paiikutin yung kanyang team na hindi mapagod. I think may pagod factor sa tingin ko. And if we lose itong next game natin, game number 4, I think we should say goodbye to the series. Wala namang nakagawa ng miracle kundi si San Miguel Beer, di ba? So, it is a must-win situation tonight. But sa mga manonood or mga fan, either Ginebra or San Miguel, ito na ba? Would this be the parang pag tinalo talaga tayo mamaya, parang iniintay na lang yung official announcement parang malabo na pag matalo. So kailangan manalo po Barangay na. Do I feel na mananalo tayo? I feel that there's a chance, but to be honest with you, as a basketball commentator or sports commentator, the odds is not in the favor of Barangay Ginebra. Dito talaga natin malalaman yung never say die. But hopefully, don't just never say die. Sana makagawa ng paraan si Coach Tim Cone. The key for me, lastly, kailangan hindi sablay ang mga tira ni RJ Barrientos. Barrientos kasi talagang isa sa tingin ko pinakamatapang eh. So, din lang. Sablay and sa SMB, of course, they need to defend and they need to try and contest for that rebound. That's all I can say. What do you guys think? Manalo pa ba Ginebra mamaya?